Never feel complete on the earth till the people are deceased and we sleep in the dirt. We forever feel the heat as it burns in the streets. People turn into ashes and urns. Though I admire your pride, should I provide your retirement? I rob each time that I find I can define my environment. Retire, quitting and hide behind the side. You're replying with the side from the mind. I violate and bind when I'm violent. I've decided that I'm tired of you trying to break a designer tenant's entirement. The higher the stake, but the desire to make it is the fuel that I've got. And it's the reason that I'm cruel, cause you're the fool that I'm not. And I don't prefer to succumb to the vermin and scum, but the burdens of someone can determine it young. My words will become heard among the echoes of time. And although your pencil is dull, I'll never let go of mine until they pry it from my cold hand after I die. But inside this rapper is pride, so I have to survive after I thrive on the demise of every actor alive. And as I write another chapter in my life of the pride, rest in peace. We will never feel complete on the earth till the people are deceased and we sleep in the dirt. Rest in peace. We forever feel the heat as it burns in the streets. People turn into ashes and urns. Rest in peace. We will never feel complete on the earth till the people are deceased and we sleep in the dirt. Rest in peace. We forever feel the heat as it burns in the streets. People turn into ashes and urns. A hip-hop hypocrite with a limp in my walk, who does not give a shit, cause I spit when I talk and I rip you apart. If the issue at heart is to diss you, the spark when I sift through the darkness is sick as my art is remarkless. I'm trying my hardest to revive an art that is dying, and I am an artist defying regardless role. It took time, and diamond doesn't shine as cold with silver lining. I'm binding my mind and soul and then rewinding, cause time is in my control. Should I rely on the rhyme? Should I waste my breath? And if not success in the end, then I'll find death. Nevertheless, is it clever to sever the flesh, then pretend that you're weathered and don't remember the mess? I better repress the memories I'll never confess until the day I die and lay in my indefinite rest. Rest in peace. We will never feel complete on the earth till the people are deceased and we sleep in the dirt. Rest in peace. We forever feel the heat as it burns in the streets. People turn into ashes and urns. Rest in peace. We will never feel complete on the earth till the people are deceased and we sleep in the dirt. Rest in peace. We forever feel the heat as it burns in the streets. People turn into ashes and urns.
Hey, you wanna get high? I got a joint here, man. I've been saving for a special occasion.
This ain't weed for the beginners, tweaking bits of green and fixes. It's the quality, the dip. It's nothing sweeter than a swisher. High is easily delivered without wither in my liver. So I figure I'll be tripping from the mixture in the piss. So rap the bomb. If you know the lyrics, you can match the song. Rap along, whether you're established or a vagabond. Got a bag of corn and it's time to be used. Metal, glass, paper, or plastic, which device will we choose? I'ma smoke until I'm comatose, rolling blunts and holding toast, ghosting like those older folks. I know I won't overdose. Don't suppose you ever vaporize it that can make us higher. Undertaking fire to the flame until the hate's perspired. My main desire is my music, use it as influence when producing. Gets a sense I'm doing what is best and proven. It's like my restitution, but I'm numb in anger because I'm rolling Mary Jane and smoking Mother Nature. Place what I say is I roll the J. I got problems and it ain't smoke them all the way. And let's blaze cause there's nothing going on today. Get baked past the corn and the bong this way. And let's blaze what I say is I roll the J. J. I got problems and it ain't smoke them all away. And let's blaze, cause there's nothing going on today. Get bait past the corner, the bong this way, and let's play.
Okay, wake up. This ain't first class, but I'm way up. My bars like Kush when I way up, pay up. I'm forced, that's for headed niggas. Guess they need to shape up. My style's not the 5-bar particle in time. I could probably even teach a chong Albert Einstein. If you got a muscle strain on, even a brain tumor, you can still buy strain and watch pain shift to humor. Sustain my own epiphany, and now my life is like a dream. Coincidence ain't shit to me. That puzzle's a beginning piece. Pack the piece with the green and spreading peace. At least police in the city could peace. We good, I'm no G, just a nigga smoking out this neighborhood. And all the G's that I done burned in hell that made me understood by the higher powers, and the power is inside. I reside beyond the skies, and if this life don't open minds, it's
let's blaze, what I say is I roll the J. I got problems and it ain't smoke them all away. And let's blaze, cause there's nothing going on today. Get baked past the corn and the bong this way. And let's blaze, what I say is I roll the J. I got problems and it ain't smoke them all away. And let's blaze, cause there's nothing going on today. Get baked past the corn and the bong this way. And let's blaze.
Standing on a porch working up a couple rollies. Holy moly, hoes want me for some guacamole. Show me there's a path for only money I could have, then point me to the map before I go and take a nap. Shit, I'm sitting with K-Dot and he's got me doing math. Dissing with control, he best console himself to rap. I'm a pest, you trap, attacks, be hacks, don't grab your back. Grab your back, she says she likes it like that. Decipher my pipe and a cipher that moves like a cipher. I'm hyper, I'm Molly, then some Zax and shit, I guess I like her. By Zax I mean Xanax and crack that I was scanning a diaper. I'm amazing, I'm phasing myself within these tracks. No way will I let you hold me down, like back up before I slap your cup up. I'm a little senseless, had to stand up. Figure it best to make amends, so I mended the amended, I defended.
Let's blaze, what I say is I roll the J. I got problems and it ain't smoke them all away. And let's blaze, cause there's nothing going on today. Get baked past the corn and the bong this way. And let's blaze, what I say is I roll the J. I got problems and it ain't smoke them all away. And let's blaze, cause there's nothing going on today. Get baked past the corn and the bong this way. And let's blaze, what I say is I roll the J. I got problems and it ain't smoke them all away.
I was in that shit, man. I never had no dope like that before in my life, man. That's the heaviest shit I ever smoked, man. I mean, I smoked a lot of shit before, man. But goddamn, man, that's heavy shit.
You okay?
I can breathe. Wow, man.
I am a morbid psycho from the horrors I've known, ignoring vitals till my third eye of the storm is forming cyclones. My former rivals and borderline foes are sporting iPhones, adoring idols. They don't know about the Georgia Guidestones. I'm growing wise though, I've seen the Denver murals. We're an evil Senate circle with our secrets kept in journals. I'm a lethal weapon verbally that feeds on death eternal, as I breathe in breaths of herbal that are green with red and purple. If this demon went commercial, they'd be trying to kill them for blinding the vision and living in society's system. A tyranny-driven description of divine intervention, defining the limit, confining it to 500 million. We're finally giving a punishment, a government of martial law from Washington to Nova Scotia. None of it to Arkansas, they'll harm us all. We're the ones to harping on, they'll pull the lever and control the weather with a weapon of Nicola.
They've been telling lies and subsidize. The world will soon depopularize society among us, held by corrupt, unjust, backwards ties.
Havoc lies ahead of me, the traffic lies with weaponry. So what is the agenda in the 21st century?
Well, I'll show you. Sit and pack a bowl, constant corporate grasp of soul, joining of the nation, seeking domination and control.
You'll never know the deed is done. The heat we cause exceeds us. On us, roll some green and breathe a blunt and see it like the evil one.
Taxation on the civilization, got my mind racing through the immunizations, manifesting at all age stations, forcing the next generation to coordinate with the angels, who's no stranger to nitrogen narcosis and dives in danger. Break the manger, Satan's paging all the pages. It gets hazier the more we blaze it here. Face it, the end is near. It's time to persevere with yields of smear from your cervical sphere. The acid's ultra MK geared to make you say what they want to hear without the palindromic deception of infectious designated ascension. Overboiling with the steamy vengeance, like elliptical backstep and reversing what's been impending. Hopefully we can defend this land, claim to be free fear, hatred, influence upon media, acting ambiguous. There's no coincidence, convincing, placing images, portraying horrors to scare all the privileged. They're not getting evidence, controlling birth events and shit, insidiously planning death to 90 of 100 heads. So telling lies to subsidize the world will soon depopularize society among us, held by corrupt, unjust, backwards ties.
Havoc lies ahead of me, though traffic lies with weaponry. So what is the agenda in the 21st century?
Well, I'll show you. Sit and pack a bowl, constant corporate grasp of soul, joining of the nation, seeking domination and control.
You'll never know the deed is done. The heat we cause exceeds the sun. Let's roll some green and breathe a blunt and see it like the evil one. So here comes the end of us all, destined for reason, but people will fall. The demon inside me will scream as I call, but these murderous beings still creep up the wall. What does the government answer for? Corruption, we're stuck in the land of war, but they are not ready to handle more death. Death, death.
Yeah, degrade, corrosive, MIC. These drugs are all that I know, so let's do some blow and lose all control. It goes through my soul, up through my nose, but clears all my woes. And so I suppose that these drugs are what I love to do, but I can't do just one or two, cause I don't stop to wonder what is my conclusion coming to. Huffing and puffing, so much consumption of drugs to compute. The sooner we stuck in recluse, too much of the substance abuse. It's just enough to produce the music that you listen to, vividly depicting situations that I'm living through. But for your information, this cocaine's freaking miserable. Give me liquor for my liver, I could drink a swimming pool. This kid's a fool, it isn't cool to give into addiction. It's pitiful, even if it's given through prescription. Sitting in the living room, a bit of drool is dripping. This isn't you, this is an individual who's tripping. Your condition is critical, when intervals are hitting. You're reminiscing, sitting on this difficult decision, and you can sense that all directions filled with pessimism. So instead you drop a pill to sniff and watch the television, cause these drugs are all that I know. So let's do some blow and lose all control. It goes through my soul, up through my nose, and clears all my woes. And so I suppose that these drugs are all that I know. So let's do some blow and lose all control. It goes through my soul, up through my nose, and clears all my woes. And so I suppose that these drugs, I've never met one have sex with me aggressively, but I don't have the energy unless I am on ecstasy. And presently I tend to be this person independently. She says it so suggestively, I guess she meant it sexually, but I don't get the tendency. Potentially the best when I confess it. I forget the times my stress in life was recognized, left deprived of confidence, suffering from this narcissist, gripping the liquor bottle, slipping in and out of consciousness. I see what the problem is, it's obvious. I'll overdose and draw attention with my decomposing body, yo, they're gross. They know that I'm comatose and hope to reach the gates of hell, so I can sell my soul for an eighth of coke and some smokes as well. They know I was headed here, but I will never shed a tear, cause I can sense his death is near. And now my mind's forever clear, and I can see it better than I ever have in my life, because despite my addiction I remember the price of these drugs are all that I know. So let's do some blow and lose all control. It goes through my soul, up through my nose, and clears all my woes. And so I suppose that these drugs are all that I know. So let's do some blow and lose all control. It goes through my soul, up through my nose, and clears all my woes. And so I suppose that these drugs.
What you gonna do, huh? We've swept this place. You've got nothing. Nothing but your bloody knives and your fancy karate gimmicks. We have guns.
No, what you have are bullets, and the hope that when your guns are empty, I'm no longer standing, because if I am, you'll all be dead before you've reloaded.
That's impossible. Killing.
I'm a monster arrest them off to death, but slugs will never score my chest. The hardest less, I don't invest. My thoughts will rip apart the heads with targets next. The marksman in his left is a pistol. You'll get to remember the whistle when my predator whistle. It's meant to be simple, that I can cause this kind of disaster, but inside the mind of this rapper, cause it's mind over matter. A violent attacker, an accurate stabber. I've never once choked when in the gun smoke. I'm cutthroat, my cloak is blood soaked. The master assassin who practices every action. I'll have you slashed into fractions before it's actually happened. Cause I'm a passionate villain with an attraction to killing. I'm picking lads and the women, but feeling bad for the children. And with the last of my victims, I'm finished. It turns my visions red. No innocence to witness the wickedness when I slip the next. But this is just a business decision. Collecting dividends, I disrespect the system, but live it. That's how I'm getting ends. MIC is bulletproof. Degrade is bulletproof. Corrosive is bulletproof. MIC is bulletproof. Degrade is bulletproof. Corrosive is bulletproof. I'm willing but I can't, cause I'm the villain with the pants that are sagging from the cats. You will never get a chance. I can only lend a hand if my straps can understand. Cause if I let them go, my palms are burst just like a shaking hand. I'd rather rearrange a pace and tell the fates we'll never chase a change of face and rap until we levitate in heaven's gate. I'll leave a trail for investigators to impress them later with my lightsaber. When I'm breezing with the chest evader, now I'm breezing slash the demon's wrath. Even greatest that have seen the path of your feeble past when you bleeding crash. I leave you with the bleeding dash. My funds are depleted from your greeting stash. And now I got the easiest pack. When the grass cracked with the deepest acts when I dream of that. Squashed and tossed off the roof. Here's the cash and killing ghosts who try to shoot him from a roof. This crew or two and I'm bulletproof. MIC is bulletproof. Degrade is bulletproof. Corrosive is bulletproof. MIC is bulletproof. Degrade is bulletproof. Corrosive is bulletproof. MIC is bulletproof. Degrade is bulletproof. Corrosive is bulletproof. MIC is bulletproof. Degrade is bulletproof. Corrosive is bulletproof.
Die! Die! I want to die! Why won't you die? Beneath this mask there is more than flesh. Beneath this mask there is an idea. And ideas are bulletproof.
We had 2 bags of grass, 75 pellets of mescaline, 5 sheets of high-powered blotter acid, a salt shaker half full of cocaine, a whole galaxy of multicolored uppers, downers, screamers, laughers, also a quarter tequila, quarter rum, case of beer, pint of raw ether, 2 dozen amyls. Not that we needed all that for the trip, but once you get locked into a serious drug collection, the tendency is to push it as far as you can.
I've been sitting silent as I'm tripping violent off of psilocybin as it fills my eyes with visions. Irises begin to widen with this mind. I'm radical, I'll never find an antidote. I'll do some acid though and follow Alice down the rabbit hole. I have to know the meaning of reality and dreaming, seeing patterns on the ceiling, seeming actually deceiving as I practice what I'm preaching. All sizes of shroom, we're watching the wizard divorce the dark side of the moon. I hide in my room and paranoid and staring as I'm hearing voices, scary noises, but despair is pointless when I fear my choices. Clairvoyance try to alter my own mind on ayahuasca. My oh my, am I the monster that survives on fire water? Why I oughta do peyote out the trunk on suitcase only. Bruce Wayne knows me me two-faced crony, heading into doomsday slowly. New way, hoping my past bloody on bad drugs. Don't ask, just give me a cap or a tab and I'll act funny. This ain't Kansas, no over in bad country. That rap money will buy me tons of designer drugs. My mind's corrupt, come try the stuff that's inside this blunt. Let's light it up and get high as fuck. My eyes are shut, I feel it floating on acid, looking in the mirror smoking, knowing that I don't get where I'm going, as long as it's out of this fear and loathing. That rap money will buy me tons of designer drugs. My mind's corrupt, come try the stuff that's inside this blunt. Let's light it up and get high as fuck. My eyes are shut, I feel it floating on acid, looking in the mirror smoking, knowing that I don't care where I'm going, as long as it's out of this fear and loathing. Don't know if I'm ever gonna sleep again. Been up for 3 days underneath the bins. It seems like the great is my evil twin. I break open an able and breathe it in, and proceed to grin a possessed smile. So for the next while my trip gets wild, like I'm witnessing something from X-Files, cause I'm stuck in a club full of reptiles, but nothing gets my attention for more than a second. Forward I'm stepping directly through the doors of perception. Morbid obsession, reflections of my higher unsettling, but I am the lizard king, I can do anything. I'm on promethazine, seeing traces that are even greater than the beams and lasers. Grab the weed and papers as your pupils dilate while I cruise the highway in a lucid mind state. The music vibrate, refuse to accept this. Nothing this is better than ingesting hallucinogenic substances such as this psychedelic medicine. My synthetic mescal in the mind of a crouching specimen, higher than I've ever been, focusing in, holding a pin, roaming this opium den, knowing within I will soon be smoking again, only because drugs are my closest of friends. Hopefully when it's over I'm sobering up, go for a bump of coke cause I open the trunk. I'm an evil bastard that's been eating fragments of this needle cactus, sticking sheets of ass till the seizures happen and I'm lost forever as I wander across the Nevada desert. But it's all whatever, it was just a mirage, all caused by the sun and the stuff I was on. That rap money will buy me tons of designer drugs. My mind's corrupt, come try the stuff that's inside this blunt. Let's light it up and get high as fuck. My eyes are shut, I feel it floating on acid, looking in the mirror smoking, knowing that I don't care where I'm going, as long as it's out of this fear and loathing. That rap money will buy me tons of designer drugs. My mind's corrupt, come try the stuff that's inside this blunt. Let's light it up and get high as fuck. My eyes are shut, I feel it floating on acid, looking in the mirror smoking, knowing that I don't care where I'm going, as long as it's out of this fear and loathing. Fear and loathing, fear and loathing, fear and loathing.
You are about to embark on a great journey. Let the new age of enlightenment begin.
It was established back in 1776. We were led to believe without him that we would never exist. I can sense the presence, his negative intentions are mixed, so I rebelled against the system. We've been enemies since. Oh Mr. Government, do you try to snuff me for the love of it, or is it something that you don't want to confront the public with? Some other shit that you cover up with a bunch of fibs, cause if they did know, you'd be shown to your own punishments. Enough of this, you succubus with hopeless notions, imported with more than storming the fortress. No novice ordo seclorum, responsible for global warming and our social distortion. Out of boredom, waging war of an enormous proportion. You're terrible to the people, though you know we're important. But you today's superpower into morals abortion. We're forcing your forfeit, so until then I'ma stay mellow and remain mental degrade. Say hello to Mr. Government, he's cruel and unkind. Oh Mr. Government, I'm losing my mind. Don't ever run from him, look into his eyes. Capital punishment, I know that you'll die.
Like the reaper, but you fear it when it's taking all your dearest family members and your parents, and you'll never think it's fair, but all the memories that you'll cherish is the pain that you will bear it on your shoulders till it breaks you. And life is what will make you be grateful for all the things you have, but then they'll take you. Never talking about a breakthrough, but they caused it themselves. They should be locked in a cell or dead, tossed into hell. A corrupt constable with bad treatment at a hospital, and potholes that kill people for taking an obstacle. I'm asking now, what do people pay taxes for? Let me guess, ain't trashy horse, beer and crack Ford, and a Benz with the battling door for your matching Porsche. When you're dead, you'll be a laughing corpse from the money that you jack for people, cause you're asking more as a taxing force that'll hack with swords in the government. I'll grab and wrap the cords, grant the order of punishment.
Say hello to Mr. Government, he's cruel and unkind. Oh Mr. Government, I'm losing my mind. Don't ever run from him, look into his eyes. Capital punishment, I know that you'll die. Society is locked in an invisible cage. It's like we're living in a box in this subliminal age.
There's a force field unknown, nobody is safe. Burn the bridge to their hopes if you try and change your pace.
It's well known, so let go, we all can escape. If we don't let this problem be our product of fate.
These cell phones, it's a cause of dismay. Roll a cone, throw a bomb at the bank.
It's degrading Isaac Hayes, always finding ways to pry the cage open, at least before we're both in our final days. I'm getting tired of ways we're living, pick a different pace, it's time to change. I won't hibernate while I'm in cyberspace. I want my mind erased, existence abolished. I'm sick of this nonsense, wanting wisdom and infinite knowledge. As simple as logic, the system is just sick and psychotic. We're giving a profit, but politics ain't fixing the problem. Which is the option I'm offering? We start living eternally, spitting adversity's face, replace the digital currency. This is a certainty, let's create a glitch in the circuitry, finish it purposely. We'll escape this prison internally, kill him with courtesy. Surely think outside of the box till the notoriety stops. These are society's thoughts, don't try to be gods. If you wanna walk among men, what you've got against you are odds, so put a stop to the plan. How to you conscious and scam and try to conquer the land. It's not an exam, but the answer's in the palm of your hand. Causing this famine and feast to eat and sample the sweets, while you wear the brand of the beast. Just think this planet in peace, or decrease the damage at least before we cease to exist. The people are pissed, you proceed and always seem to persist. Two feelings are mixed, deceiving and revealing a twist, while sealing your lips like deceitfulness is equal to bliss. The secretiveness is a flaw, we've got the key to Pandora's box. War or not, you won't force the locks with your morbid plots. It's unorthodox to think otherwise and justify your actions with a bunch of lies to matters. We're becoming wise. Imagine if we cut the ties of otherwise a string, then there wouldn't be a puppet or republic for the king. There wouldn't be corruption or a cynical play, cause with minimal change we could inhibit your criminal way. So give society is locked in an invisible cage. It's like we're living in a box in this subliminal age.
There's a force field unknown, nobody is safe. Burn the bridge to their hopes if you try and change your pace.
It's well known, so let go, we all can escape. If we don't let this problem be our product of fate.
These cell phones is a cause of dismay. Roll a cone, throw a bomb at the bay. Vietnam in his tank, green line in his tank, hitting lungs like a tank. One whoop and she faint. I'm gone, lost faith, but I never lived in vain. Give a fuck about the fame, I just wanna lose pain. Loose change in the sofa, all this to my name. Feeling like hope, but the bills are mundane. Shoot game at this bitch called life. Her brain game stupid as these lame niggas hype. My shoestrings look a lot alike tonight. Untied, tripping out to they game so they tight. Bring the light to the mic when we smite, but they bite. The style switch fast like a dyke round the pipe. Yeah, I really get it in. Love the way she singing like a sin doesn't exist. But I'm still in the midst of the mist with a switch. Played at they lips if they wrapping up this gift. Felt deep in the grips of the ditch that'll shift your whole damn brain if you really let it sink into the game. Now I'm sick like a kiss from a bitch with AIDS. Hey, babe, make a wish, matter of fact. Relax at the pit. I'm sure it'll grant more than grants, but eclipse at the very reason behind that wish. Cause nobody believe in our timelessness. Watching hours tick with they mindlessness. Giving all this head, she my psychiatrist. Like an iron fist, niggas pack a punch. Them rappers, ventriloquists, can barely call them chunks. Goddamn, man, you know I'm above that. Let's shake hands and deny the ones that keep us jammed up, scattered brain rug rats. In the trance all the time, get it dumb smashed.
Society is locked in an invisible cage. It's like we're living in a box in this subliminal age.
There's a force field unknown, nobody is safe. Burn the bridge to their hopes if you try and change your pace.
It's well known, so let go, we all can escape. If we don't let this problem be our product of fate.
These cell phones is a cause of dismay. Roll a cone, throw a bomb at the bank.
Normally I'm not one for conformity. See through the eyes informing me an atheist, but still among the gods who see the way I live, it's blasphemy. Get in the system, kill the faculty, they're after me. This is the way it has to be. It's sad to see a world so black and by close-mindedness. I find it childish, but see it nihilist. It's widening my irises. No time for this contamination in the sustenance. It's quite disgusting, it's man-made creation of our substances. Don't fuck with this, come on your beat after I kill the shit. They call me villainous in the abyss. I'm showing vigilance vigilance. We have indifference and choices of opinions and simplisticness, constricting the masses without conviction because I'm limitless, spreading vividness with my mischievous group of militants with willfulness, insisting on taking part in the imminence, dismissing laws of Leviticus and sinfulness, but I enjoy it. If I was in charge of the system, no doubt that I'd destroy it.
I see a light at the end of the tunnel that we'll never reach. It's our destiny, but they'd rather see us rest in peace. It's the enemy, we're the evil, we're the spark, we're the people, but they just wanna keep us in the dark. I see a light at the end of the tunnel that we'll never reach. It's our destiny, but they'd rather see us rest in peace. It's the enemy, we're the evil, we're the spark, we're the people, but they just wanna keep us in the darkness that's all around me, heartless. I'm walking proudly into my surroundings, but it's cloudy all along the valley, feeling drowsy, breathing in this spliff of tobacco as I travel to Babylon and Big Brother shadow. On the gravel road I have to go to Dead Core Castle. I'm a rascal, break the shackles, I'm about to take a capsule of reality. My sanity is being lost progressively, beyond unpleasantry. It's got me smoking corn excessively. I'm God's obscenity, there's no shark, you forgot to mention me. I want identity, not the ecstasy or serenity, cause calm will never be, while the masses remain blinded. For matters became private and actually stayed quiet, unfathomed the change by it, or incompatible flame is dimming with gradual plagues of sinning, a radical way of living. Look back at the great beginning, then forward to see the end. Even then, when there's no people left, it repeats again. I see the light at the end of the tunnel that we'll never reach. It's our destiny, but they'd rather see us rest in peace. It's the enemy, we're the evil, we're the spark, we're the people, but they just wanna keep us in the dark. I see a light at the end of the tunnel that we'll never reach. It's our destiny, but they'd rather see us rest in peace. It's the enemy, we're the evil, we're the spark, we're the people, but they just wanna keep us in. I see a light at the end of the tunnel that we'll never reach. It's our destiny, but they'd rather see us rest in peace. It's the enemy, we're the evil, we're the spark, we're the people, but they just wanna keep us in the dark. I see a light at the end of the tunnel that we'll never reach. It's our destiny, but they'd rather see us rest in peace. It's the enemy, we're the evil, we're the spark, we're the people, but they just wanna keep us in the dark. Now we're close-minded because we're both silent, sitting in this darkness, but I don't mind it. You could almost call it peaceful. It's so quiet in the dark among the evil. Fuck the system that we live in, it's a prison, I ain't having it. And I won't let them crack the whips, let's all get mad and smash some shit. Murder, pillage, rape and torture, hate the fucking slave supporter. Chase him till he's facing corner cages for the great disorder. Break the border, flood the gates, make him wanna cut his veins. Punch him in the fucking face, taste the blood and love the rage. Cut remains of limbs and arms with rusty blades and scissor bars. We'll burn the bridges, split the cars until there are no prison bars. Rip his heart out, take his soul to exit, he must pay the toll. And hell's the only way to go for us to all regain control. Yell your name and make it loud until the sound creates a crowd. Shed some blood to stain the ground, let's shake the wall and break it down. Take a bow and lose your mind, rebel unless you're truly blind. Let's end religion, you and I, you'll feel it moving through your spine. Do your time and lose your faith to let the death rejuvenate. Yes, let's destroy this putrid place, let's do it for the human race. War with your rages, with your pawns, with your patience, with your flaws, with your neighbors, with your all, but you hate us, with your lords, with your saviors, with your gods, with your satans, with your flaws, I'm mistaken, when you all and you raid us. War with your rages, with your pawns, with your patience, with your flaws, with your neighbors, with your all, but you hate us, with your lords, with your saviors, with your gods, with your satans, with your flaws, I'm mistaken, when you all and you raid us. It would seem the tides have turned, it's time to let the fires burn and light up the entire earth, but dying isn't my concern. I affirm my rightful place, or do you think that I'm afraid to find brigades with rifles, aid, surprise them with a live grenade? Die in vain and fuel the war, smash the windows, loot the stores, do it using brutal force. This is all for you, of course. Choose remorse and die alone while cycles run with knives and chrome societies inside your home. They slice your phone, no dial tone. It's time to go, there's no escape. Hold the blade, let go of fate. Open veins and know your place. The cold embrace, your soul's erased. Show your face and hide your fear. This will be the final year. I can feel the time is near. My mind is clear of riot gear. Wipe your tears of gas away. It's sad to say you have to stay. What happens on this tragic day is what will make the battle great. Lack of faith will surely average. Leave the corpses, bury hatchets. All the people turning, grabbing, burning caskets. Burly savage. Where you war, where your rages, where your bonds, where your patience, where your flaws, where your neighbors, where you all, but you hate us, where your lords, where your saviors, where your gods, where your satans, where you fought, who mistaken, where you all, and you raid on. You war, where your rages, where your bonds, where your patience, where your flaws, where your neighbors, where you all, but you hate us, where your lords, where your saviors, where your gods, where your satans, where you fought, who mistaken, where you all, and you raid on. Rise above the scales of law with pride until you're standing tall. We're taking back the land of God. Society will fail you all. Our planet smaller by the minute, but we still defy the limits till we all confine as victims, blinded by the lies we live in. Thy conviction is improving witness to the sick delusion. This illusion is confusion, implementing institutions. Kill, abuse, and torture me. Conduct your business normally. You'll never be the orderly, conforming to authority. Horribly, this all will end, but not for us. For all of them will march against the wrong intent. A product that I call revenge. All avenge the innocent, for instruments are stricken with the vigilance of citizens. This incident is imminent. Our militants will have effect for in our path. They lack the threat, so grab the neck that's half the depth. Don't ever let them catch a breath. That's the end of evil scum. As bleak as it may seem, the son your leader is the evil one. The deed is done and we have won. War with your riches, with your bonds, with your patience, with your flaws, with your neighbors, with your all, but you hate us, with your lords, with your saviors, with your gods, with your satans, with your fought, who mistaken, when you all, and you raid on. You war with your riches, with your bonds, with your patience, with your flaws, with your neighbors, with your all, but you hate us, with your lords, with your saviors, with your gods, with your satans, with your fought, who mistaken, when you all, and you raid on. Twisted, we're evil, we're vicious, we're lethal, our sickness is equal. We're more than just people, we're crazy, we're angry, we're blatantly violent, we're going insane, we're creating a riot. We're twisted, we're evil, we're vicious, we're lethal, our sickness is equal. We're more than just people, we're crazy, we're angry, we're blatantly violent, we're going insane, we're creating a riot. The end of the system, in this place that you live in.